Now to a suitably appropriate story for Halloween. 6 species of bats have been discovered living inside Bodmin Jail after work started to transform the buildings into a hotel. But as Christine Butler reports, thousands of pounds have been spent trying to encourage them to move into their own bungalow.
To get out into the light was the last occupant's most fervent wish. Once empty, creatures of the night were crying out to get in.
Typical cell. Down here, tons of little vents for them to hide in.
Very inviting to a bat.
Very inviting. We have got to look everywhere in detail for this.
We're lucky enough to have many species of bat on site, and we're working with Natural England to make sure that they are cared for and that their welfare is looked after, and they're relocated before the builders get in and start some of the heavy work that's needed to be done to complete the restoration and renovation works.
It's thought that maybe the more discerning bat would prefer to downsize with a specially designed bat bungalow.
Come on in.
It's got all mod cons.
Very spacious, plenty of room for bats to fly around. Bitumen felt in the top of the roof there, which is something that bats particularly like. There's a gap behind there, which is for crevice-dwelling bats to squeeze behind, things like common pipistrelles. And this is the hibernaculum part of the bat house, which we're hoping species like lesser horseshoe and greater horseshoe bat might possibly hibernate in. They've been around for thousands and thousands of years, and they're coming under pressure now from all sorts of factors in the countryside. You know, they control insects. A common pipistrelle bat can eat up to 3,000 insects in a night, so they're a valuable part of the ecosystem. So it's important that places like this, the bats are taken into account in the development.
Time will tell whether the pipistrelles, the Daubenton's, the whiskered and even the rare lesser horseshoe bats will take up residence here. It is, of course, on their flight path from the jail. Christine Butler, BBC Spotlight, Bodmin.